It's
such a great idea, no?
Barbecue bun is the shumai, crab claw, egg tarts.
Hao footboard, turnip cake with fried egg, Chinese broccoli.
Do you want a smaller one?
This one's
okay, you put it down, put it down. Hey everyone, so today we're going to be heading to one of our favorite dim sum restaurants. We've been having a dim sum craving like no other. I'm gonna pick some up. Wish us luck because we're going to try to eat in our car. So stay tuned. Let's go. Oh, pea sprouts. I like your mask.
$5.
So we just put in our order. We're gonna kind of go on like the search for some drinks because we have no drinks for our dim sum. I don't think we're gonna drink hot tea in the car either. So there's a grocery store at least in this plaza. So let's take a look.
There's a lot of interesting stores in here too.
Ba is like a noodle dish. And it's almost Lunar New Year. So I know one year I bought the rice cakes in this store right here. So this is a Vietnamese bakery here. Oh yeah, so like yeah, Lunar New Year's in a few weeks, so this is all the things that you can buy. It's the year of the ox. Grab me the same thing, I guess.
Strawberry apple green tea.
Interesting, that kind of sounds good. And I'm having a huge case of nostalgia because Mark used to live like maybe almost like just a mile down the street from here. And I used to work half a mile in this dim sum place, Seafood Paradise. So I remember back in the day, I used to get like to-go orders and bring it back to work and just eat dim sum at my desk.
Sure, you had a good time with that chicken feet.
You know what? So we just got all our food and got set up. We ended up bringing these sheet pans.
It's such a great idea, no? And everything fits perfectly.
We got a barbecue bun. There's the shumai, crab claw, egg tarts, some chicken feet, which you guys will see us eating in a moment.
Hao footboard, and we got some turnip cake with fried egg. We ordered pea sprouts, but then they gave us Chinese broccoli, which is fine.
So they gave us hot mustard. This is like the chili satay oil, and then soy sauce.
Here's the thing, I hate opening up soy sauce packets in these.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, do you need help?
I'm just gonna do this. Ever so gingerly. Oh my gosh, see? It already happened. I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Grab some hot mustard. You know, one great thing about eating in the car.
Oh my god, it's all over your chin. All over.
What? How did that happen?
Like, I'd rather you have like a bloody hand than oil all over your chin.
Oh my god, how did that happen?
I don't know. You're a mess.
How did that happen?
I know.
How did that happen?
I know. You don't like oily stuff on your chin. What do you need? What do you need?
Paper towel. You got it?
I mean, I would expect this of me.
I didn't feel it.
Here are the chicken feet. Tell people a little bit about chicken feet, Mark.
James loves it. It's steamed, I think, and is braised in some kind of like a Asian-y sauce.
Yeah, because it's chicken feet is not usually this bright red.
Oh, that's a good foot.
Do you want one today? Or are you good?
I'll do one. What sauce is this that you pour
kind of
over?
Like it's almost like an oyster
sauce.
Sauce, yeah.
Okay. Give us this instead of the other bun.
I didn't realize. Yeah, you're right. I forget which way you like to eat it from. Do you want a smaller one?
This one's
okay. You put it down. Put it down. Put it down. I'll get you a smaller.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just probably gonna just have one.
I mean, essentially, it's just a lot of skin and flavor.
Like collagen, right?
There's these people here that just bought. Are those orchids or those?
Yeah,
orchids?
those are pretty. Oh, they're right next to us.
Gosh, I'm worried about grabbing these. Oh my god. I'm not gonna even try to grab those. You might have a little oyster sauce on the dashboard.
Where?
I don't know. It's okay. It's time for us to get a deep clean in our car anyways.
So if you own a detailed car wash business, let us know if you're in the area.
I'd be like, why is there shumai in here?
What about chicken feet? Did you really like enjoying eating it? Like, was it because your parents liked it and you need to like it, or?
I actually didn't like it. growing up a lot. I don't remember what the turning point was for me, but then maybe because when I initially had chicken feet, it was like the toenail was still on it. Like it was actually chicken feet, but like dim sum chicken feet, they like dress it up and they make it ready to eat.
Right. That turning point happened before I met you, because when I first met you and James took me to dim sum together, he probably ordered 2 orders of the chicken feet. And I'm like, who's gonna eat all this chicken feet? But James did.
This is the hakao, which is a shrimp dumpling. Do you have a favorite like dim sum item?
But the turnip cake is usually good. I like the hakao. But here's the thing, growing up, I never had dim sum. But did you eat dim sum growing up?
Yeah, a treat to go out on like a Sunday morning for like brunch. That's when we would do it. Maybe it's more Vietnamese Chinese communities. Actually, the hakao is really good today. Because out of usually out of 2, I like shumai more, but they're neck and neck today.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Here they there's 2 types. You can get the turnip cake, and they also have a taro cake, which we don't ever really get. And then you always have the option to add a fresh fried egg on top. Describe the texture of it, because I feel like it's
I don't know. It's like soft.
What do you even eat turnips in a non-turnip cake form? Like I don't know what a turnip is. When I think of turnip, I think of radish.
They're similar.
Oh, they are?
I wonder if we could do this using radish then.
Oh yeah, maybe. When dim sum is like in normal operations, there's one, usually woman, that's designated cooking these. That's all she's focused on. And so you just tell her that, you know, if you want which cake, and then if you want an egg, and she just fries it.
They make it fresh. Funny story. One time, my mom heard about it. She herself didn't really know what dim sum is either. She's like, "Can we like I want to try. Can we go somewhere to pick it up?" I'm like, "Okay." I don't know what really it is. So I was like, "Oma, like, what is it? What's dim sum?" She's like, "I think it's like a mandu, like a Vietnamese like dumpling." And I was like, "That's dim sum." Okay, so we went to the Vietnamese market and we went all around the frozen aisle looking for frozen dumpling that might have the word dim sum on it. We're like, we can't find it. But later we found out dim sum is not just one item, but it's like a breakfast, like,
oh my god,
with like shumai and other items on it.
So I'm sure you guys had a good laugh when you first had dim sum then. You're like,
yeah, we're like,
that one time where you
yeah.
Yeah, usually hot tea goes really well with dim sum, because a lot of the dim sum items, I'd say, it's kind of like a little bit on the oilier side. So if the hot tea really like
washes
it down. But this cold tea is the best it's gonna get today. But it's actually really nice.
I don't know, eating it with a tray like this makes me feel like I'm in bed with the tray, with the food tray on me, you know?
Maybe we should film something in bed then. Well, like eating. Not one of them tapes. All right, so here is the barbecue pork bun. Just open it and then you guys can see inside. I don't know if it's just my imagination. They look a lot smaller than normal, but I don't mind because I don't really eat too much of this. Oh, that's good today.
Yeah.
I really like the part where the sauce from the barbecue pork touches the bao. So there's that little layer of just like where it sopped up all the sauce. The other day, I actually watched something. I've been on a TikTok thing. You guys know that, right? TikTok, YouTube Shorts. And the one that like popped up on my feed or whatever you call it was a girl who made this, but she used Pillsbury crescent roll dough.
Really? It works?
It looked very similar.
Oh.
So maybe we should try that.
I love the small size, actually.
Yeah.
It's not intimidating because you like want to buy it and you're like, oh, I don't want to order it because it's so humongous, but this is so small and cute.
Yeah. That's why, again, like dim sum is great because you usually eat it like it's family style, really. So you just get whatever and then you just order. The only tricky thing is when you have like an odd number of people and then it's like they bring out 4 shumai, but there's 5 people. Then you're like, well, everyone gets one, so you order 2, but then even after you order 2, it still doesn't even out. So, you know, I think we really outdid ourselves. We went from Shake Shack to dim sum in the car. Like, I thought the burger was already kind of like challenging, but like here we are, like eating 10 different food items out of these metal sheet pans.
I'm gonna try one of this football things.
All right, football time.
And it's called football because why?
shape of a football. And I was like, it's so weird for it to not have such a... I don't even know if the people that work here know what the technical term for this is. There has to be another name.
Like the official name of this was football or not, but everyone just knows it. But on the menu, it's actually called football.
Yeah.
So
now I'm gonna get my hands all oily for you guys so that you can see the inside. Mochi exterior to it, and then inside there's meat and mushrooms. This is one of those things that I didn't get to order really when I was a kid. And then once I had it, I think our best friend, like Kevin, was the one that like told me about it. And then ever since then, I'm like, football, football, football. Mmm. It's like the exterior of like a mochi donut, but it's savory inside.
You could probably make a dessert version of this. Oh,
Yeah.
there is the sesame ball, kind of.
Mm. If we keep this up, we might just install a towel rack in here. Can you imagine? Like instead of the visor, I just pull it down and then it's paper towel roll. So one of our friends, Awesome Austin, he does a lot of car mukbang things. And you know, when I was talking about the paper towel roll thing, I was like, he probably can build one of those because he built like this like really sturdy looking tray. The thing is like out of everything, what do you guys think is the most expensive thing on this tray?
I think I know. It was the broccoli. It was the most expensive. And we're like, what? But I guess because they give you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I think this is the last item. Well, we still have the egg tarts, but that's for dessert. Crab claws.
Ooh.
I don't know if they actually use crab or if it's shrimp base.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, and then there's a sweet and sour sauce, but they gave us two, so I'm just gonna give you this one. Mmm.
It's like a giant, probably
Shrimp ball, right?
Shrimp ball, yeah. Just like the same feeling inside a hot gown. Similar, huh?
Similar, yeah.
This is fun. We are in the car. We're using chopsticks in the car. Like I just saw ourselves. This is such a weird imagery. Like a burger, burrito, those are all okay, you know, but
We're ready for dessert, so we decided to get egg tarts today. Now, I don't even know, like, is the egg tart just mixed with, like, sugar?
egg, yeah.
Just egg, sugar.
Yeah. Kind of like it's weird egg dessert, but it's like a creme brulee. Mmm.
Mmm.
Nice and custardy.
Yeah, I really like the crust. It's actually quite light.
I like the filling.
This actually would be really good with hot tea. I never crave hot tea.
My consumption of the hot tea at dim sum places is like maybe 3 to 1. Like I do 3 cups to James's 1 cup. And I don't know why they don't do this, but those tea cups at the restaurants, they're the perfect sauce dipping bowl.
Oh yes. I wonder if they get annoyed.
When people do that.
Because I do that sometimes when I'm not feeling like the hot tea. Like I'll put all the satay in there. And
But
it might
it's so
stain
perfect,
it.
you know? Instead of using the plate,
Well, the
flat
plate. What ends up, well, like that. That's what
Yeah.
ends up happening. It gets all over the plate, and then it's hard to like make sure
Yeah.
you're dipping it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need it a little bit. All right. Well, I think this is a success.
Wow, I'm so full.
I'm full. I'm happy. I have that feeling like we actually went out. Well, we are out, but like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like we dined out. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Check out one of our other videos and let us know where you want us to go eat next.
Yeah, what carbang adventure should we go on next?
They're probably going to say like hot pot. Something like that would be like, that would actually be dangerous and a challenge. See you next time.
Bye.